We play.
We fight.
We conquer.
Welcome back to the Freak Show. I am your host, Bumpy McSquigum's Disgaea 6 Defiance of Destiny. Continues now, folks. I have run around, I have done some stuff. I didn't do like a tremendous amount of leveling up, but I did some. I cleaned up some things that I was doing as well. Like we now have additional groups for the auto battle, so we can kind of split it up a little bit, make it a little bit more. We have Tasha, as our, what is she, a mecha girl or something along those lines? So she exists now, and she's an interesting one because she is pretty much down the middle. All of her stats are identical. From her HP to like, literally everything was identical. The only differences that you see now, I want to say, are based off of the different equipment that she's using or what have you. So, if we take a look at her, one sec, I want to be here. All right, if we take a look at her, I put her up here. She is using an axe or golden hatchet, which does have a -2 hit and speed, so that explains why the hit and speed are a little bit lower, and a very big positive to attack. I've re-outfitted my folks, so everybody should be okay-ish. I believe our highest level people are going to be Bumpy. It's going to be a Bond. It's going to be Sage and Bumpy McPrinny. Those are our four highest folk. With, who's the fifth? 668, probably. Yeah, 668. So Mutanat is our fourth highest. So that is where we're sitting right now. Again, I did some auto leveling, battling, whatever, off camera. And I've also noticed that the last few times we did some stuff, Bad Bumpy is bad, and he did not lower stuff back down. Because when you are trying to level up, you tend to increase the stars, and that explains why it was a little bit more difficult to go around and do some of the battles that we were doing. So let's go take a quick peek at the quest shop, excuse me, and see what they have available. See if there's anything that we can turn in. I don't think so, but there might be. Nope. Yep. There's a few. Yeah. Create the mecha girl. So we did that one.
Great job.
And let them stew. Give them a pot lid. I can conclude that. We'll manually select it.
Great job.
There we are. And then we can go back here and kill a bunch of stuff. Some winged warriors. Sure, we'll throw those into the mix. Geo symbols I'm not particularly worried or super concerned about. Specials mastery is going to be a while. We haven't gone to the item world yet. We're probably going to do that relatively soon, but we haven't done it yet. Hit extract, number 10,000. Interesting. Again, item world expeditions we haven't done. In Vogue, Thin Cape, I might be able to do one of those.
It's all you now.
That's kind of where we're at now. We do have the Thin Cape. I feel like we have that already.
Great job.
Alright, so we're going to leave the item shop alone. And, I haven't checked the Netherworld Hospital in a while. Let's go take a peek. I'm sure we got some prizes. We do not. No, we got some frog sweat and a devil ring. Alright, we do have some prizes. Alright.
I'll have plenty of prizes waiting.
Yeah, there are. Plenty of prizes. Alright, I'm going to be greedy. And on the future Prinny God, we are going to get rid of the Imperial Seal. We're going to get that devil ring up in here. And then... well, I said I was going to try to modify some other folk. Alright, we'll get the Imperial Seal on you. Maybe. There it is. I'm assuming I can find it. Alright, so let's go through the list of folks real quick. We have Zed, Maizdora, Melodia, Tasha, we have Arsla, we have Price, we have Bumpy, Mutanat, Lambert, we have Kime, we have Sam Regal, we have Moxie, Bond, Ava, Hunter, Sage, and Bumpy McPrinny. That is the squad thus far. And we shall continue our adventures Now, I've not gone really to the juice bar much, and I haven't... I don't know, it's weird. I haven't done any of the extracts or any of that stuff, so let's go see if we can figure that out real quick. Alright, so... we'll play with the printy. Alright, so class proficiency, it just straight up uses experience, and we have quite a bit of it, you know, there. That's fine. Wait, can a printy? Yeah, I guess so. Alright, then we have weapon mastery. How do we use extracts again? Ah, okay, here we go. So if we wanted to increase the level, we would use experience. If we wanted to increase mana, we would use the stored mana. And then all of these are other extracts, I think. These cost SP? Do they... I'm confused. Alright, hold on. Hold on.
See you again then.
I do apologize. Like I said, I haven't quite figured this out yet, and I didn't want to really do this off camera. I know that we've acquired... I don't know where they're at. I know that we've acquired a whole bunch of extracts as, like, quest rewards, but I don't know how or where to use them or where it shows how many we have or any of that stuff. Yep, I have no idea. Is it possible that maybe it's in, no, not.
Come back anytime.
That's my fault. Maybe it's in the Dark Assembly. I really don't know. Better items. We should do that one, regardless. Better items. We'll just do this now. Yep. Begin the vote. What in the world is happening?
I figured, dude.
Really? We had a 70% chance. Yeah, I'll give it up. It's fine. I'll do it again. I don't really care. 30 mana, whatever. I'll let it run its course. That was weird. I don't really understand how that all went down. It was very strange. Try it again. Gotta love that 70% and then nope. We got the eye juice. I don't really understand, but it's cool. Much less straightforward than the other ones. It seemed like everybody could vote like 100 times there. It was really, really weird. Alright, let's take a look again. Praise my performance. Double MVP. Welcome at throwing. Everyone, friends for a day. Team attacks. Pull like crazy. Commence Printy Day. Oh, mana. It's good to see Printy Day is back. Establish the boot camp squad. The channeling squad. Want to use more colors. Enhance the... Oh. Form an alliance with the psychic. This is to increase our relations with the various different people. Alright, so it doesn't look like I can do what I want to do there. Who has the most stuff? I guess I will do some of the things here. So, what was it? It was... We'll establish the dealies. Get some stuff going. I know many people are super far ahead compared to where I'm at right now. I totally get it. I'm just gonna skip this stuff. I don't want to see the weird glass filling, clanging stuff. It doesn't make any sense to me anyway. Like, we got to go with the odds that we're gonna be able to do it with the folks, you know, with an 80% chance. It should happen. Alright, the channeling squad. And the eyes have it.
Really?
Alright. And then we got like one more to do that we might actually have to go and toss some stuff at them this time. And that is... Use more... Oh, it's a 99%. Nope, I'll just use the more... we got this. So how does this work?
challenge.
Nay.
I don't understand.
Really?
Shouldn't it like go further to the right? The more that we have, I don't know. You would think if that was like an I versus nay meter, if it's a 99%, every time there was an I past the 50% mark, it would then get rid of a glass of nay and then fill that one in and then move on to the next one. But it just keeps breaking the same glass at the 50% mark. It doesn't really make sense. All right.
Anytime you wish.
That did not really help me a lot. I don't want to do that. So
My, welcome.
we're going to go into the juice bar again, and I apologize, folks. What do I want to know? Storing extracts. Sure. Extracts are used to power up stats. That's right. You can boost any and all units by defeating enemies, clear bonuses, and in item worlds. In order to mix a drink with them, extract must correspond to the stat you want to increase. Increase your HP, you'll need HP extract. Extracts themselves aren't easy to store up, and to be honest, mixing them into drinks doesn't do much. Still, every little bit counts. If you have any, definitely serve them up. So, where does it tell me?
Leaving so soon.
Where does it tell me where
Welcome
my extracts
to the
are?
juice bar.
Because I think I have like 10,000. It is a bit confusing. Use EXP, mana, and extracts. So here it shows how much stored experience we have. Stored mana. Oh, do I have 1,009? Okay, those are any extracts. Those are, okay. Alright, my apologies. Alright, I understand now. Well, that's fascinating. Is that something I want to do now? And it increases it by 1. Wow. Okay. I'm going to increase it by a few hundred, I guess. I'm going to put myself up to maybe... If you hold X, it's supposed to be 1,000. That's 10. That's 100. Oh, I don't have enough HL for that? That's funny. Very strange. 10,000. Oh, wow, that is very expensive. Okay. See, it says right down here. I mean, you can't really see the mouse, but look at the bottom, right? It says switch category with L and R. Is it Y and X to do 1,000? Oh, it is Y and X. Okay. It'd be nice if that was a little bit more clear, I guess, but that's fine. I don't think it's worth doing any of this stuff yet, then, since it's so expensive. All right.
See you again.
Well, unless we get like an incredibly huge amount of just stuff in general, I feel like that's absolutely not worth it.
Welcome to the Rosen Queen Company.
Thank you. All right, we're gonna buy some items. Handmade bracers are probably okay. We're just gonna buy a couple, basically, of all the top level weapons, just because. And we're gonna hope for the best. And we're gonna buy a few more shoes. Unfortunately, it's not gonna be quite as straightforward there. All right, I feel like we're fine. Maybe some fairy dust to make sure we can get rid of the annoying status effects like poison and whatnot. Ooh, our customer rank went up. Very good.
Thank you very much.
All right, now we're gonna go back into our character. Our character. You know what? We're not gonna waste time with this right now. We'll do the skill shop, and we're gonna probably do 1, maybe 2 levels if we still can. Enhanced skill. Let's go here with us. Pretty barrage. We can definitely increase. Oh god, that's right. These are so slow. Oh, okay. Alright, so hold on. So if we increase it 1 level, it's 1%. If we increase it 10 levels, it is way more. Wow, okay, it goes up exponentially somehow. It's probably not the right word, but it goes up more than just a 1-for-1 exchange. That's 1%, 2%, 4%, 7%. See? Maybe it does go up exponentially. Maybe it does double. It's not quite. That's really strange.
Congratulations!
Alright, well, that's cool though. I like seeing that we actually have skills that are gonna actually make a bit of difference. It's kind of neat. Gonna go 11 on this one.
Congratulations!
We're probably gonna go... I was gonna go 5, but apparently we can't. Alright, we'll just leave that one alone. Frozen Steps. Alright, we're not gonna go too crazy with this. Let's see what Tasha has. Knuckle Jet and Ice Laser, huh? Fire an ultra cold laser along a straight line, and an alloy punch with a far reach. Enhanced proficiency? What I say? That should only be available on like certain spell casts, right? We'll go 5.
Congratulations!
Can we do 5 as well? Alright.
Congratulations!
Well, that'll be interesting to play around with.
back anytime
And it looks
for
like we'll
more.
be able to do some extra quests as well that we weren't expecting. Alright, let's get to it.
Where do you wish to go?
To the next level, of course. Back to the musical world. There you go. I threw a little song at you guys there.
All right, let's move out, everyone. It's time to secure my happy ending.
You gotta stop.
So that's how you sacrificed all of your past princes. It must have been quite an unhappy ending in their eyes.
Well,
My, don't paint me as a tart. After all, la la la, they gave their lives for feelings of the heart.
yikes.
You think a little singing's gonna give you a pass for everything, huh?
Yes.
Doesn't it? This is the musical world, after all. Everything's forgiven with song.
Musical world, after all. Yeah, my soul bleeds a bit. As if in stark objection to Melodia's claim, her previous princes all appear at once.
Huh? You don't suppose they're angry, do you?
I do, but the line didn't match what you
duh.
said. Duh. Duh. Whoa. Calm with the auto battle. Can I put all of you back in? Oh, I don't like that. So here's one of the things that I don't quite understand, right? Because in other games, when you bring someone back to where they were before, the cursor would follow them, so you would hit the button again and it would bring it right back to them. It doesn't do that now. It might be a setting. I've tried playing with the settings to see if I can figure out which one it would be that would make that work. And I've been unable to do so. Oh, no, I did it again. Oh, my God.
I may overdo it.
It's okay. It's okay. I do want them all out. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn in all of our stuff back on. Speed up effects, base speed, auto scroll. We'll look right now, guys and gals. Like I said, they have a fair few options here. Camera rotation, auto battle, auto repeat, battle, whatever. Auto adjust cursor. See, I have it on. Center of panels during battle. I don't... Maybe I'll turn it off. Stage start notifications. Memorize cursor position. Maybe I turn that off. Ooh. Oh no, what just happened? Turn that off. Okay. And we'll see how this goes. Okay. What? Hello? What? I don't... Oh, the cursor was... Okay. I was like, I'm so confused. Alright, so what if I... Nope, see, it doesn't... I don't know. I don't know, folks. I don't understand. Alright, well, let's get to it. What's this? Defense, recovery, enemy boost. Oh, that'll be fun. We can get our little guy in there. You know what we can also do, if we wanted to? Which we might. 1 and 5. I think now... Come on, where are they at? They're not slippers. They're cross trainers. Uh, 1 and 4? Really? 1 and 2. Oh, okay. I guess what we have is still better. All right. Well, we'll move our crew out with what we have available to us here. Our Armored Knight. We've got our Magic Knight. We've got myself, of course. Arzla, and who do we have left? I mean, it is her. It is her level, so I feel like she needs to be part of it. And we could go with Lambert. All right, I think that's fine. All right, let's end the turn. Let's see what they do. Some boulder crushing.
Error.
All right, so she's a little bit hurt. We're gonna counter. I think our Mecha Girl might go down.
Impact detected.
A lot of counters.
Tis my move now.
All right, we have not gone down yet. The unfortunate reality, however, is we are still looking a little bit banged up here. We have the Demon Ice Fang. Not super happy with fire, so I think we're going to hit him with fire. And it is going to do 0 damage, apparently, because she can't do it because she's got no range. Which is fine. Going to back up with... Nope. How to get past this problem here? I suppose I'm just going to have to sit back for right now. And we will let you step forward. We will let you do your Mega Fire. There it is. And then Melodia can come over here. And she can hit him with some Frozen Steps. Or maybe the Mega Ice. Between the two, would it be enough? Mega Fire! Definitely cooler looking than regular fire. Did it miss?
The song is mightier than the sword.
The song is mightier than the sword. Really? The counterattack? That's not too bad. Alright, so what we need now is more folk able to actually attack. So we're gonna have to move our gal out of the way here. I'm gonna step. Nope. I'm gonna move you here. And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna hit him with the Gunman's Spirit, I guess. And that should be enough to put him down.
Simulation complete.
Alright, so one of them is down and out in Delaware. We're feeling pretty okay with that. We're gonna go here. We're gonna do a combination of the Catastrophe. And actually, that's all we need to do. So let's see what that's all about. Spin to win, and a good day to hit. Wait, did he do 0 damage? What? It didn't it just say I was gonna kill him? I feel like it said I was gonna kill him. Alright, hold on. Alright, what do we have? We have the Mega Star, which we absolutely can throw that way. Then we can go ahead with our pretty barrage. Hit you with that, and then we can move up with you, and then follow it up with a Fuma Shoryuken, or Shuriken as I will always call it, just because it feels right, and I know it upsets people, and I'm all about upsetting people. You know, you gotta upset the trolls. You have to. Alright, Megastar's coming out. Little unimpressive. Pretty barrage, dude! Tomo! He done got Shoryuken. Alright, then we're gonna come over here and we are going to aggro Aura. No. Lightning quick. Quick intensely, beautifully. Height range is invalid. Okay, well, then I guess we're gonna go back this way. Aha! I'm gonna hit Jeff with it though. Alright, fine. We don't want to hit Jeff. Or, well, we want to hit Jeff. We don't want to hit the other folk. And we got to do something a little bit different. We'll come over here, and we are going to use this. All right.
Time to feast.
Let's see what we got here. What is this? Just lightning quick spear stabbity stab stab stab.
Companions.
And sliced and diced with our sword. I like how we pulled it out of our sheath, even though it's a curved sword. It's fine. It's totally okay. Alright, and with that, I believe everybody has made their move except for our mecha girl, who is a little bit banged up and probably needs a little bit of love. And by love, I basically mean food to keep her healthy and not dead.
Thank you very much.
Okay, there we go. Is that everybody? I think that's everybody. So, does she actually... She has a... It's weird because it showed her with a spear, but she's using an actual hatchet. You know what I think it was? I started with a spear, and I probably unlocked a spear attack. Because I don't know, I didn't look at first. I was like, oh, I'll just give her a spear. She's the same with every weapon. She's not. Is it going to be the detachable skull? It is, yeah.
Here I go.
Alright, let's see if we can't get our mecha girl to come out and do some stuff this time. Where is she? There she is. I don't know if she can reach. No. Alright, hold on. Gotta get you out of the way. Why do you have got a dome on you? That's kind of neat looking. I think I'm just gonna smack you with the axe here, and then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna hit you with some knowledge. We could do ice jet even if we wanted. I feel like the knuckle jet sounds cooler. Whether it is or isn't is irrelevant at this point, but we're gonna pretend that it definitely sounds cooler. I cannot attack you from a distance. Can I do you with a killer spin? Yes. And then we get Melodia to come over. And I think she's probably got some stuff she can put on offer here. Nope. Mega Ice. Is she using a staff? A staff? I think she's using a staff. We get our pew pew shooty boy over here to pew pew. I don't know if he can pew pew that far. That is a long distance shot. Nope, just outside the range. Well, one thing's for certain. Our little dude here cannot quite reach.
So heavy, dude.
So we're gonna pick up Sam Riegel and throw him a little bit closer to the old Mixerino.
Dude.
And he will be able to go ahead and hit him with a reflect ray. We'll see what that does. Alright, let's see what kind of a damage we can throw out here. Basic attack, knuckle jet. So basically launched her fist at him. Alright, what's this? Killer spin. Okay. Kind of what you would expect. And we took him out. Alright, so that leaves us with a few more folk able to do a few more things. Gunman's Spirit, not really going to work, but we can do it right next to ourselves. We can go here. We can do Catastrophe again, but that seems like a real bad plan. So Boulder Crush instead. Execute.
Eat this.
We've seen Boulder Crush before. Don't need to do it again. Gonna move on forward and... What if we threw you a little bit closer? Definitely don't throw the Prinny. Alright, Hunter. Show 'em what you got. The horizontal slash is going against Alright and Zebulon. And we said good day, sir.
Go forth. This is the end.
You dare attack me? You fool! No, it's fine. Alright, now we still got Melodia that we can mess around with if we wanted to. Used turn, froze ice 2. Not really viable outside of our range. Can't really do anything there. And can I use an item more than one unit away? Come on, where's the fairy dust? Use... I can. Alright.
Electrifying.
There we go. Perfect. That's how we want to end our turn.
What?
Getting detachable skulls lobbed at us. A little bit of a counterattack from the pew pew.
Time has arrived.
Alright, Sam. What do you got for me? You want the reflect ray to hit him? Let's see what it does. I believe in it.
Don't get hit now.
Alright.
Dodge this.
Interesting. Oh, nice. Very cool. That actually was. That was quite an interesting and unique attack. I liked it. Alright, so one thing that you have to remember, guys and gals, while you're playing this one versus pretty much every other Disgaea game up to this point, is you do not actually level up mid-level. So, like, when you kill something, you are not going to level up from it. So do be aware of that.
Not that.
That is something that I myself am not used to. I was like, wait, what? What's happening? Why am I not leveling? Why am I not a higher level at this point? And yeah, there is a reason. Alright, let's go ahead and take on you with the Rune Knight. We can go with the Demonic Ice Fang or the Demon Ice Fang. Ooh. You are ice resistant. We're not going to do that. Killer Spin, 99% accuracy. I'll take it. And do I have any special? No. Alright. That should be enough.
Charging wind.
We've seen it.
There.
There we go. So as new attacks come through, I will probably end up going through and like showing what they look like and how they work and all that. But once we've seen it once, there's really very little point in showing it again. At least that's how I feel. So there's a very real possibility. Can I jump down there? Oh no, okay. I thought there was a zombie much closer. I was like, what was that I just saw? No, I don't want you to defend. I want you to lift and throw. No. I want you to lift and throw, Senor Bumpy. There we go.
Let us go forth.
Execute.
I shall go forth.
And can I hit him with a catastrophe? Maybe. I'm going to end the turn whether it finishes him or not. That's it. That's not it. Apparently there's one more.
Time to sing.
Time to sing! Alright, lift and throw and lift.
There.
Alright, I'm gonna get right behind you. Hit you with a mega fire because zombies are weak to flames. And then we're gonna go and I don't know. I guess we'll lift and throw our mecha girl, which her being heavy makes sense for a change. Alright, does she have what it takes? The ice laser? It looks like it. Looks like that would be enough. Alright. Let's see what they got.
Simulation complete.
We've already seen the fire. Let's see what the ice laser looks like.
Charging energy. Erasing enemy.
From her forehead?
Time to clock out, dude.
Yeah, it is. Alright, very nice. Okay, not too bad. Tasha was the hardiest healer because she basically used the only healing item, which is a 70% experience increase, which is really, really nice. Experience 20% because she had the highest single hit. Moved the most, that's what, 10% mana increase? What else do we have? Throwing through the most, 30% experience bonus. Not bad. So even your ancillary characters can actually do
I truly did wish
well.
to see my happy ending with my past princes. Oh, how wonderful it would have been to ride off into the sunset with my very first. But the god of destruction wouldn't permit it. One by one, it killed my princes. and so I live happily never after.
Oh, I'm so incredibly sad for
Instead
you.
of giving up, why don't you fight?
Yeah, fight.
What?
If you've got time to whine, just fight. Focus only on taking it down.
What's with this high and mighty attitude of yours? Are you saying you can defeat the god of destruction?
Yes.
Of course I can.
See?
You say that, but what proof do you...
Proof? I ain't got none. But I will take it down.
You do understand that doesn't explain anything, don't you?
Yep. Par for the course.
What's with him, zombie freak?
Yeah. Zombie freak. She's so nice. Definitely not shallow at all. A word, Zed. Have you been making an effort to complete your demerits? Yes, I have. Demerits are a sort of list of individual growth goals. You can check them on any character's status menu. Completing your demerits list would no doubt make you the strongest character around. Achieving these goals will also earn you rewards, so it's very much in your interest to strive to meet them. You're telling me I can get stuff and be the strongest? I gotta check this thing out right away. Yeah, pretty much. Alright, we gotta talk to Melodia. You know what, we'll do that in the next episode, guys and gals. We'll have Melodia talk to us, tell us all about whatever random thing she thinks is important, and then we'll continue our adventures. I probably won't tweak much between this episode and the next. Probably just going to dive right into it. Probably after the next episode, I'll do some more of my fiddling around off camera and all that stuff. So, we'll see. Either way, folks, that's it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and stick around the channel to see more of Disgaea 6 and the Disgaea series as a whole, as I will be continuing to put out episodes and playing these games and loving them. So, till the very next one, I've been your host, Bumpy McSquiggums. Thanks so much for stopping by the Freak Show. We play, we fight, we conquer.